do what it will be done. Welcome back to Bar Level Peoples. How you doing? How you been? How you doing? I am Carl Monero, Gots Gang, you know, Guno on the sofa, but this is Bar Level, so we go keep it right there. You understand me? As you can see clearly, I don't have Clarke, former Premier League player, Wimbledon, Peterborough, and I don't have MC5, the Godfather of Jungle. I don't know where they at, but I keep it pushing. You understand me? Also, just so you know, people, we are looking for a new guest to pop up on here. You understand me? But we are about to go through, sorry, I had it written down. We're about to go through the results for week 10, and then I will give my predictions for this weekend. Now I'm saying I got a little late. I was meant to do this yesterday, but I've been doing so much, you know what I mean? Plus not knowing who's round, who's not round. It's but we here, so we shall build. You understand me? All right, so last week, yes, we're going, let's try and get the Carabao Cup out of there. You understand what I'm saying? West Ham did my team over. I don't want to talk about it. This is Premier League, so we're going to stick to the Premier League. Yeah, degree. All right, so the first game last week, it was a Friday. It was Palace hosting Spurs. Yeah, I did have 5-0 with me last week, so 5 said it was going to be a 2-2 draw, which is Tottenham is his team, but he also likes Palace, so he went with a 2-2 draw. I said 3-1 to Spurs. It was 2-1 to Spurs. Didn't get nothing. Chelsea versus Brentford. We're talking Saturday now. Chelsea versus Brentford. 5 said 3-1 to Brentford. I said 2-2 draw. It was a 2-0 victory to Brentford. Arsenal versus Sheffield United. 5 said 6-1 to Arsenal. I said 5-1 to Arsenal. It was 5-0 to Arsenal. Sheffield Wednesday are out of there. They're out of there, blood. They're out of there. I ain't going to give them no more bring-ins. Whenever I hear their name, they're losing. That's what I'm going to say. Not just based off Arsenal's win. The first 10 games, it ain't looking good, bruv. They're going straight back down. Okay, next game, Bournemouth versus Burnley. Bournemouth versus Burnley. 5 said 3-2 to Burnley. I said 3-1 to Burnley. It was 2-1 to Bournemouth. How about that? Say something else. Say something else, God damn it. Wolves versus Newcastle United. 5 said 3-2 to Newcastle. I said 2-1 to Wolves. It was 2-all. It was 2-all. Get me? All right, then we move into Sunday, the last games of that weekend. West Ham versus Everton. 5 said 4-2 to West Ham. I said 3-1 to West Ham. It was 1-0 to Everton. Say something else. Say something else. Villa versus Luton. 5 said 2-2 draw. I said 2-1 to Villa. It was 3-1 to Villa. Oh my God, all these things I'm like missing by 1 goal. It's ridiculous. Brighton versus Fulham. 5 said 3-1 to Brighton. I agreed with him. 3-1 to Brighton. It was a 1-1 draw. Fulham held them. Liverpool versus Forest. 5 said 2-2 draw. I said 3-1 to Liverpool. It was 3-0. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm missing out. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Last game of the weekend was the Manchester Derby. Man United versus Man City. 5 said 3-1 to Man United. I said 2-1 to Man United. It was 3-0 to Man City. You get me? If you go back and watch that, I don't know about 5s, but I knew outright that they weren't going to win. That Man United weren't going to win, but I just wanted it to slow City down. You get me? You have to put them things in the air sometimes. All right. We go jump straight into this one here. Hold on a minute. I just need to just separate it. You know how we go. You want to dig me? So we're going to get into this week, this weekend, week 11. Are you ready?
I got my girl, you got your man. Keep it cool, nothing has to change. Just take one.
All right, people. So let's kick it off. First game of the day. You know what I'm saying? I didn't break these down, but I know. The 7 games on Saturday, and then there's 3 games on Sunday. So the first game is Fulham hosting Man United. Now, we just see Man United get spanked, right? This is at Fulham. It is at the Cottage. We just saw United get spanked 3-0, and we just see Fulham hold Brighton, flying Brighton to a 1-1 draw. And that was an away game for Fulham. I think Fulham can give Man United some trouble, blood. I think they can give me some trouble. Although, let's be honest, it wasn't a shock that City won and that they won by the way that they won. You know what I'm saying? That's no big shock. That's no big shock. Can Man United turn it around at the Cottage? They could. You know what I'm saying? But now it's looking like when Man United come to town or you go up there, you go and you put pressure on them. You understand? So I'm going to say 2-1 to Fulham. That's what I'm going to say. 2-1 to Fulham. Next game, we got Brentford versus West Ham. And of course, as a Gooner, you know what I mean? As a Gooner, you know I want revenge after getting kicked out of the Carabao Cup. You know what I mean? Man's 3 games away from Wembley. Do better. We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? Can't be giving up trophies. We're not Tottenham. Can't be doing that. But Brentford versus West Ham, I think that's going to be a good game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how rested West Ham after they put their balls to the wall to put us to sleep. You get me? Down Stratford. But I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw in this game. 2-2 draw. Brentford can score and West Ham clearly can score goals, but I think they can both lead goals as well. Third game of the Saturday, we're going to go Burnley versus Palace. What did Burnley win that last game? Sorry, I just need to just double check. Got to go off form. Where you at, Burnley? No, you got beat by Bournemouth. I said you was going to win, but you didn't. I said you was going to. It's like I got faith in company. I don't even really know who plays for Burnley like that. Get me? It's all company. And we have to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing when Lampard and Gerrard, their manager. You can't go off them. They're not playing. You get me? Company's not in that back line. So with that being said, 3-1 to Palace, bro. 3-1 to Palace. Say something to me. Everton versus Brighton. All right, Everton. I know you did something again. You won 1-0, right? Was it West Ham? Yeah, it was West Ham. Now, who am I? Not to say anything like, oh, it's only West Ham. No, that's a good win for Everton. That's a great win. But I don't think when Brighton come to town, you can do much with Brighton. So I'm going to say 2-1 because Brighton have been slipping a little bit, but they still got the players. They still got that push, so they can do it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying 2-1 to Brighton. I think it'll be closer than it has. I think they're slowing down a little bit. You get me? But next game, the 5th game, Saturday, City host Bournemouth. It's over. 4-4. I want to say 4-0, but I'm going to give Bournemouth something. So I say 4-1. 4-1 to City is like, that's easy. We're just rolling. You know what I'm saying? When City buck up with another big boy, then we can start questioning them. Till then, even though Wolves did something, I don't know if Bournemouth has got that in their locker. I'll be grateful if you do. Be grateful, but I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Sheffield United versus Wolves, please. Wolves kicking that ass. That's free zip. Wolves kicking that ass. Like I just said, Wolves beat City. So there's no way. There is no way unless there's some jolting happening, which is not it's not really far-fetched. Hard to imagine that it could go left referee-wise for these men. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still sticking with Wolves winning 3-0 against Sheffield United. Newcastle, the last game of the Saturday night. We're going up there. Gooners, we're going up to St. James's. We're going up there, boy. And it's getting colder already. You're lucky it's now. You know what I mean? This was even December, even though it's cutting already. It's getting cutting. It's time to get the hoodies out, scarves out. You know what I mean? But up there, real cold. Different. You ever raved up there? Cheese and bread. You know what I mean? The people from there, they just move how they move. You know what I'm saying? You know how girls are. Mini dress, legs out. Could be snow on the ground still. That's how they move, but not me, blood. You see that man in the crowd. It could be snowing. That man there just shirtless. Care nothing, blood. Yeah, man, you need that support, though. You understand dig me? But, of course, I'm going to back my boys, no question. We going up there. We just come off a loss. Got knocked out the cup. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, say, full squad, although Arteta did try and bring on a couple of the man them. You know what I'm saying? Did try to bring on a couple of the man them, but it wasn't enough. It was too late by then. You know what I'm saying? Also, don't blame Rambo. You get me? No. I'd love for him to start this game, but he's clearly not going to start this game. But yeah, all right. So fixtures. Results for this one. Prediction. I think it might be a little tight, but I'm gonna go 3-2 to Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? I'll be happy with a 3-1, 3-0, whatever. But this is what I think. I think there'll be goals up in there. Hopefully, the winning comes onto our side. All right, we go into Sunday, 3 fixtures. So we got Forest hosting Villa. Now, Forest is a little up and down, but I think Villa is like their level. You understand? I think Villa is their level, but I think Villa has just got a better team. They got better individuals and they got a better team than Forest. 3-1 to Villa. 3-1 to Villa. Oh my God, here we go. Luton hosting Liverpool. Oh my God, Luton is going to rain down on you, bro. I've been saying that, right? Although it hasn't really. Teams haven't been like, they're not getting Sheffield United. They're losing, but they're not getting Sheffield United. It's like 2-1, 1-0, 1 this, 1-0. They're not, it's not no big gap. It should be, but for some reason it's not. It's like, I don't know, man. Watching the highlights of their game, I want to watch a game. I need to watch a game. Hopefully, I don't even know when our fixture's bucking up soon. It might be, I think it is in December. We play Luton in December, so I get to see Wagwan literally minute by minute. But Luton, man. No, I'm not even going to give you a goal. 4-0 to Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? Surprise me. I want to be surprised, but let's see how that go. Last game of the weekend. Well, that was the last game on Sunday. Monday night fixture. Get me? Monday night fixture. Spurs hosting Chelsea. There's been a lot of talk. Get me? Spurs are just getting by. They're doing their thing. They're winning. You know what I'm saying? Some of the games that they're playing, they are just running over teams, and some of them, they're not, yet they're still coming out with a W. You cannot hate that. You know what I'm saying? And I will not hate that. I mean, I'm not them, man. You know what I mean? Not them, man. And when I say them, man, I mean Tottenham. You know, they don't like we. We only don't like you because you're not on our level. But right now, you're running game. You've got to respect that. How can you not see it? You're right there. You're top. It's not a problem. You get me? It's not a problem. I don't know if we're equal on points and you're just above on goals, or there's 2 points difference, something like that, and we're ahead on goals or something. Either way, they're top. Is what it is. And I'm going to be a hater. Get me? Before, I think this might be the first game that I go against them. I might have gone against them in the first fixture, but since they've been winning, like, I say it how it is. Plus, the teams that they're coming up against, it's like, please, they're going to get run over. But so this is it's like their first main test after drawing with us and bumping Liverpool. This is like their first main test. You know what I mean? So Chelsea, you need to bring something out. You showed us that you can fight. You showed Arsenal that you can fight, even though we brought that back. You know what I'm saying? But you showed us that you can play. But that's because we play. So far, Chelsea been bucking up with teams who just hold that back, you know what I mean, pop that bus and then go on counters here and there, you know what I mean, and hopefully get a corner or something. But that's not what Spurs are going to do. They're going to come out and play, hence not changing the way that they play. Chelsea going to like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing a lot of Chelsea fans be like, oh yeah, come bring that open play down here. You know what I'm saying? When I say bring that open play down here, it's not at the bridge. It is at Tottenham. You know what I mean? It's down at the lane. But I'm going to go with Chelsea. Cheeky little 2-1. I think it might be a little tight scoring wise, but I think it's going to be a good game. It might be a good little game to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to watch our full game when it ain't Arsenal. I'll tell you that now. It's very hard unless it's like a final. You know what I'm saying? Semi-final, final, something like over important. You know what I mean? 6-point them kind of stuff there. Relegations on the line, trophies on the line, them kind of things there. But Monday, yeah, second half I'll jump on. You know what I mean? Maybe like 60 minutes or something, 60, 75, see what. It also depends on the score. You know what I mean? If Chelsea's winning, I'm watching. You know what I mean? Chelsea, if Spurs is winning, I'm moving on, but I'll come back like 85th minute, see what's going on. You know what I mean? But that is the end of that, my peoples. I will be back next Wednesday. It was a bit slow this week, but next Wednesday, no question, the predictions for the following week will be out. Let me just make sure, because I'll be hearing about international breaks already. You know what I'm saying? Oh, next week Wednesday is Champions League as well. You know what I'm saying? Next week Friday is my birthday, man. 10 and 40. Say something. Let me see. Yeah, 11th, playing Burnley and that. So yeah, be back for next week, man. Definitely. So yeah, that's it. I'm good, man. Stay good. Stay blessed. And I'm out of there. Oh.
I got my girl, you got your man. Keep it cool, nothing has to change. Just take my...
Thanks for watching Bar Level Debate Show. Please comment, like and share, and we'll see you